축하드립니다. 임신하셨습니다.
In episode 1, we are introduced to a 15-year-old Woori, who is forced to take a pledge of abstinence by her grandmother, which means that Woori cannot have sex until she gets married. On her friend's wedding, she catches the bride's bouquet and her friends start teasing her. They wonder if she has a boyfriend because of her abstinence, but to their surprise, she has one, and he is extremely handsome. Lee Kang-jae and Woori have been dating for 2 years and he knows about Woori's pledge. He also goes to church with her. He hasn't kissed her and every time Kang-jae gets such thoughts, he makes a confession to the father. Father advises them to get married. However, none of them has given a thought to marriage and Woori is not much excited about the idea. Woori is an assistant writer for a drama and she gets heated up while explaining a tempting scene to the producer. Her senior writer suggests her to get married because of her sexual desperation. Woori confesses she has already had a first kiss with someone else, not Kang-jae. Raphael is the CEO of Diamond Cosmetics under Diamond Medical Group owned by his father. He has finished his chemotherapy and has come back after recovery from stomach cancer. He gives a divorce paper to his wife, Lee Mari. His wife is already cheating on him and has done many frauds behind his back. He takes his seat back as a CEO from Mari, and attends his first meeting. Woori is present in that meeting. Thinking Raphael might recognize her, she hides her face. Wouldn't you know, Raphael is Woori's first kiss. Mari doesn't want to divorce Raphael because that will be a huge financial loss for her. She eavesdrops on Raphael and his father's conversation and learns about Raphael's frozen sperms before getting a chemotherapy. That is Raphael's last chance to have a baby with someone he loves. Mari decides to get artificial insemination without Raphael's consent and pays a hefty sum to the doctor. At a press conference, Woori's mother goes to see a popular actor who is her first love and possibly Woori's father. Lee Kang-jae, who is a police officer, follows and handcuffs a criminal inside the conference room, and Woori collapses all of a sudden. The doctor informs Woori that she is pregnant and no one but Raphael claps at the news. It is impossible and no one believes it. Right after hearing the impossible news, Woori goes to her OB-GYN. The doctor apologizes to her for accidentally inseminating her instead of Lee Mari. Woori is shocked and can't bring herself to tell Kang-jae the truth. Kang-jae proposes to Woori for marriage with the help of the Carol group from the church. She tells Kang-jae about her pregnancy. Kang-jae looks confused. Woori is now trapped in a moral conflict. She cannot abort the baby without talking to its father and cannot marry Kang-jae in this situation either. In episode 2, Woori tells her boyfriend Kang-jae that she cannot marry him because she is pregnant due to a medical accident. Kang-jae loves and understands Woori in her difficult situation. Woori is worried but Kang-jae's support comforts her. With Lee Mari's desperation not to break off her marriage, she threatens the doctor to spill the beans about the woman whom the doctor had the accidental insemination. After knowing the information, Mari meets Woori and begs her to continue her pregnancy. When Raphael finds out about it, he apologizes to Woori for his wife's absurd request. Raphael also wants to have a baby but does not want to ruin someone else's life. Mari informs Raphael's father about Woori's pregnancy. Raphael's father tries to convince Woori to bear his grandchild to be. In his desperation to have an heir, he offers Woori a large amount of money in exchange to his grandchild's life. Woori seems disappointed and walks out without taking the money. Woori has decided to get an abortion. When she enters the hospital, the doctor escorts her to a conference where Mari and her father-in-law are, and discuss the matter with Woori's family. Raphael's father tries to offer the money for the second time, but Woori's mother declines it. Raphael enters the room and stops the discussion. He apologizes to Woori's family and waits for Woori to finish her surgery. However, Woori runs out of the surgery room and shows up at home late at night. She has a hearty conversation with her mom and they clear the misunderstandings between each other. Woori was born to a single mother and always felt that she was a mistake. Her own experience makes her want to give birth to the baby because only then she will be able to understand her mom completely. Episode 2 ends in the hospital's elevator where Kang Jae and Woori see No Man Chul, Mari's fling partner, dead. Woori startles and faints. Raphael comes in a perfect time to prevent Woori from falling. Fate really comes unexpectedly. I haven't watched Jane the Virgin yet or any of the adaptations, so I have no idea about the story will end up to. What are your thoughts about this drama? Have you watched Jane the Virgin and its other adaptation? Share your comments and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.